Hey, welcome to KocoSports 2016 WWE Payback Pay-Per-View Preview Prediction Show. In the comments down below or in the chat room or on Twitter at KocoSports, leave your comments and your picks, and we'll see who is the pay-per-view prophet. And you can give yourself a Barry Horowitz when you predict everything right. I am Dave Coco, a.k.a. The Idiot, a.k.a. The Huge One, from KocoSports.net for now, and more importantly, ProWrestling.me. Sign up there today. We're trying to make it pro wrestling bar type feel. It's a social media network. We're trying to make it where it's okay to be a passionate fan, and on top of that, just talk about pro wrestling. Because you ever have a pro wrestling fan friends, and then you're like, wow, this happened to me. I went to an event in Japan. I was like, this guy's pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, dude, we'll be Facebook friends. And he's like straight up the biggest racist. Not even like, haha, troll racist, but like legit. Because the thing is, there's the troll racist, and then there's the racist that backs up with his statistics. Yeah. And it's just like, he was that guy. And I was like, oh, man, I wish I didn't know that about you. I'm joined by Sammy. You pumped up for this? It kind of snuck onto the radar.
Okay, no,
I think it snuck up onto the radar, but I'm looking at the card. It doesn't look too bad.
Dude, this card's pretty good.
I honestly think this could be a very good pay-per-view, and let's see what happens. Let's just talk about the big fucking elephant that's shitting on her fucking face.
All right.
If Roman Reigns wins cleanly and no shenanigans happen,
that's
the only thing that can ruin it. That's the only thing. That's it.
It's the only thing. We'll get there. That's going to be the big elephant in the room, but oh boy, and I hope not. And we'll cross that fucking bridge when we get there.
All right, so let's break it down. We are reading this off Wikipedia. We got the link down below. Wikipedia has it in a weird order. So we'll just go in the weird order that Wikipedia has it, all right?
All right.
Pre-show. Holy fuck. What did Ryback and Kalisto do to fuck people over? I thought this match should have been on the WrestleMania. But then I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's pumped for the pre-show. It's Mania. Hey, dude, what can you do? But then Kalisto versus Ryback, a pre-show at fucking Payback?
That's rough, man. That's rough.
Oh, man. Hard times, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we got to say about that is hard times. I watch Superstars, and I enjoy Kalisto a lot. So I'm going to
Kalisto's super good.
But I think the thing is, it's really weird because if Kalisto loses, he becomes a nobody, and if Ryback loses, it's like, you know what I mean? It's just a lose-lose situation. Plus, Kalisto had the huge upset in front of no one because they were trapped outside of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I know this sounds bad. I was pumped up for this match until I saw it was on the pre-show, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if it don't matter to you, it don't matter to me. You know what I mean? It's kind of like buying flowers for your girlfriend, and she's like, oh, I don't like flowers. You know, fuck me. I wasted my fucking time picking up these fucking flowers. That's what it feels like. It's like, Kalisto, Ryback, I can't wait. Yeah, woo! It's pre-show.
Never mind. Yep, never mind. But the problem, my biggest problem with this is that we've seen this match because of Rey Mysterio. We have seen this match 800,000 times. We've seen little guy versus big strong man, David versus Goliath, and that seems to be the only story that WWE can tell with their luchadors. And I hate it. I hate that story. I hate it. It's my least favorite story that any wrestling promotion tells us. I'm the underdog because I'm smaller and I'm going to beat the big guy, because that whole willing suspension of disbelief. I could do it a little bit as a younger kid with Ray, but as a kid, I'm like, Ryback would eat this man. He would literally just unhinge his jaw, Tony Robbins style, and swallow Kalisto whole. And I can't stand that story. And oh, God. Watch this match be amazing.
And I'll let
amazing.
Anyone that is a super nerd of judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu realizes small guys can beat big guys. But the thing is, they're not even using how a small guy can beat a big guy. It would be different if the small guy got behind him and choked him the fuck out or armbarred him or something. But Kalisto's like, you know what? Let me just run up and punch you right in the chest. And Ryback's like, you found my weakness. and falls down. I don't know. Like, I'm not anti-small guy beating big guy. I'm anti this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even fucking make sense.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
I don't know who I'm going with. Like, because I can make a case for both of them. Ryback, U.S. title, gets back on track. Kalisto goes to tag team division. Okay, kind of makes sense.
Kalisto's
they have to do something with Ryback, because Ryback has tons of potential and they always fuck it up. You know? So they have to eventually do something with Ryback. That's what Ryback's agent is telling him on the phone right now. They have to do something with you eventually.
Eventually.
But Kalisto...
Bill, can we talk to you? I mean, Ryback, can we talk to you real quick?
I don't know. I think Ryback has so much more to lose because they already did the underdog story. What are they going to do? The underdog story every fucking time? They did David beat Goliath at Ryback. That Ryback. That's what we call WrestleMania around these parts. You go to Ryback 33. So I'm saying pre-show Ryback wins. It's just because if he doesn't win, do we just what I mean? Do we just? We just retire him?
Might as well.
All right. Next, we're going in order of Wikipedia, and I figured people will probably stop watching after this anyway. We got Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. And the weird thing is they have it like in match order, so I was like, oh, maybe they just randomly put it up. But then there was 1 pre-show, 2. Roman Reigns is curtain jerking. You guys,
if they couldn't go with this, I would never stop laughing.
Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles.
Okay.
There's so many ways to make this good, and there's only one way to ruin it. There's only one way to ruin it. The only one way to ruin it is Roman Reigns wins cleanly with no shenanigans.
Just no shenanigans, no interference or nothing. Just boom, he wins clean. And I know I'm way more positive about Roman Reigns than a lot of people, but that is a horrible decision. Please don't do that. But you know what? Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna be a positive PD for just a second.
Put it on. Put on your positive PD.
Here's what I'm excited about this match, minus the finishes. Again, I like watching wrestling matches, and the finishes is what too many people get caught up into me. But he could win cleanly, and I would be really, really mad. But I'm super excited to see what AJ can get out of Roman. Because Roman, he's had some pretty good matches. Nothing amazing 5-star, but he's had some pretty good matches. I'm really curious what a veteran like AJ that works such a different style than what WWE usually gets out of their performers. I'm curious what they can bring out of him. And I want
to see if the Roman Reigns experience doesn't fail, how much he's going to regret being the bitch that he is. I could see it in shoot interviews and be like, well, yeah, I had everything handed to me and it fucking just fell apart. I could just see it now. And because here's the thing, I don't think Roman Reigns is that bad if you hide his weaknesses. It's just you are literally, WWE every week shows his weaknesses.
Yeah. Well, his biggest weakness is talking. In the ring, he doesn't have a lot of weakness. He sells great. Okay, sorry, I'm going to go off.
Great. I think
he sells pretty great. He's better than.
Let's not throw around the word great. Great still has some value.
He is an excellent seller. How about that?
Excellent. All right, we're just devaluing words. He's better than Cena.
Well, no, I think he's got more to him than that. I think he sells better than a lot of other folks in WWE right now. But
he just have to hide his weaknesses. But all right, these are the different possibilities. All right,
here's what's going to happen.
Mathematically, if we're going to go Coco Casino, 1, Roman Reigns beats him cleanly. That's it.
That's the problem.
2, AJ Styles wins with shenanigans thanks to the Bullet Club. Roman Reigns joins the Bullet Club, and he wins because of shenanigans. Roman Reigns wins, but Finn Balor is the leader of the Bullet Club.
Because, there's a billion different scenarios.
Someone just Googled messaged me. There's always the outcome. AJ Styles might win cleanly.
You're a funny guy. Watch that's what fucking happens now. We're just over here like,
dude, you know what? I'll eat that fucking crow all goddamn day. If AJ Styles, I will fucking, dude, I'll be blah, 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 blah. I will, dear Linda McMahon, I will eat your fucking vagina. I will all day long for like an hour. You can.
I will do a podcast in this. I will do something awful. I will do an entire podcast naked.
No, you get suspended, man.
Just my shirt. You can't see everything down here. Down here.
Do you think bare nipples are okay?
Bare nipples. Bare nipples.
I don't know. We'll have to talk to the lawyers. Can you imagine AJ Styles wins cleanly against Roman Reigns in a WWE ring? Oh,
that'd be
fuck my life.
That's like the seventh seal that brings Satan back.
All right, so we gave the most favorable options. What option do you think they're going with? What do you think's going to happen?
Dude, man, I don't know. They've kept really good about keeping a mystery of what's going on between the Bullet Club and. Do we want to keep calling? I know they're the Bullet Club, but I'm probably going to call them the Bullet Club even when they give them a new name.
But especially if Finn Balor's there. Finn Balor's there, then
he's the Bullet Club. They'll probably do the Bulletproof Balor Club.
Yeah, probably.
I'm okay with.
Like that. I mean, they're already selling the T-shirts and shit, but more importantly, I think the two favorites of it happening is Roman Reigns wins, and he's the leader of the Bullet Club because Bullet Club is cool. That means Roman Reigns is cool.
Well, it depends on how they want to do it. If they want to be like, oh, let's keep the Bullet Club cool because that's what's hit. The kids are buying T-shirts, or they can do like the Roman Reigns is part of Bullet Club now. I hate him, and if you hate him,
it'll make Virgil's WO membership more valuable.
That's total heel move. Now, so they're going to get booed out of the arena.
Or Finn Balor, because and there's also this possibility I think is in favor. Finn Balor costs AJ the title, and Finn Balor takes over as the Bullet Club leader,
which I'm okay with.
Yeah, and then I'll happen. Then Roman Reigns gets to be Roman Reigns. Yay! I don't know. All right, you have to gun to your head right now. It's predictions.
Okay. Gun to my head
right now. What's going down?
Reigns is going to win because of interference from the Bullet Club. Bullet Club's being led by Balor. Boom, and that gives them. We're going to get to this in a little bit. I'll get to my prediction a little bit. They're going to add a third member to the trio of Roman Reigns, AJ, and the other person we're going to get to, and I think that's going to be like the new Shield, and that's going to be who fights the Bullet Club.
Oh, well, there's maybe Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is who I want. It's probably going to be Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose will lose and join.
Dean Ambrose, the honeymoon's over. What made Dean Ambrose? Whatever.
You know I don't like Dean Ambrose. I don't like
I'm going through an Austin Aries Dean Ambrose thing. Like, my heart tells me Dean Ambrose is still awesome, but my mind is like, no. I hope my heart wins, but I don't think so. Because the thing, remember when a lot of people went to go see the original Star Wars and it sucked, but they were in denial for a couple months? That's how I was when Austin Aries became average, and that's how I am right now with Dean Ambrose. I'm like, no, Dean Ambrose don't suck. He's amazing.
He's great, right? No, he's not.
He's good, right?
Even being you want to go ahead and jump to that match?
All right, no. Well, we're going over. But I just want to say my prediction. Pain. There was a part of me that thinks they're just gonna fuck it and just fucking Roman Reigns wins cleanly, and we'll worry about it on Monday night. There's a part of me that's like that, but dude, how fucking shitty would that be?
Super scared.
I don't know because this is my prediction. This is where I'm going to put my money. I want your thing to happen, but my money is on Roman Reigns joins the Bullet Club. Because think about it, all that matters to Vinny and the gang is Roman gets over. And all these insiders are like, oh, after this pay-per-view, you're going to love Roman Reigns. Dear Roman Reigns, dear John Cena, dear Baron Corbin, I will always fucking hate you. Like, I don't see you joining the Bullet Club as, wow, now I love Roman Reigns. I don't even like the Bullet Club. Team Chaos for life, bitches. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. If Roman Reigns joins this version of Bullet Club and he's their fucking leader and costs AJ the title, I'm going to laugh my ass off in pain. Like in Rick, from Rick and Morty, he just laughs away his pain. I'm going to laugh away my fucking pain going, Team Chaos! All right, so, all right, percentage-wise, AJ walks away with the title. Percentage-wise. Not, is it going to happen? Like, if
I know people are like 0.00001%. I think there's a solid 10 to 15% chance he walks away with the belt.
Yeah. Deadly shenanigans. He's not winning clean.
He's not winning clean. He's not winning clean, but he could win because Vince can see what the kids do. He sees that his T-shirts are selling. He sees that he's really popular. He sees that he's different. And he has Triple H going, look what we can do with this guy. Look what we can do with this guy. So I think they have more faith in him than people think.
Okay. Next, according to Wikipedia, The Miz champion with Maurice versus Cesaro for the WWE Intercontinental title.
Can Cesaro just beat him to death?
I think here's the thing. I think this is going to be and it's a little conspiracy cap, a little feeling it out. If Cesaro wins, AJ, there's no way he wins. Like, there's no way, there's no way Vince McMahon gives us two Scooby snacks. So I think if The Miz wins, you have a better shot at AJ winning. But if Cesaro wins, you might as well just turn off the fucking pay-per-view. Because there's no way Vince McMahon is giving us two Scooby snacks in one night. He's just not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He can't. He's just like, no.
It's, to me, I already see the finish to this match, which is going to be Maurice shenanigans, Cesaro loses. But it'll be a good match because Cesaro can work anybody.
It would be cool. Granted, I don't know if they'll do this because, we live in a bitch era. Vince, every now and then you gotta look yourself in the mirror and ask, are you being a bitch?
Are you being a bitch?
I would love to see the Maurice, I don't know why I added the Maurice, get in the ring and go to cover Miz so he can't pin her, and he airplane spins her. You know the pop that would get? And I don't think it's that for a women's wrestler to do. That would get the hugest pop in the world. And then when he throws her, the Miz rolls him up.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be amazing. It's not going to happen, but it would be amazing.
Yeah. I
think the Cesaro wins because they're like, see, we gave you something. Keep watching. Find the network.
I would love for Cesaro to be IC champion because I think he's the perfect kind of person to hold IC championship if you do it. I don't want to say how the IC champion, because everyone's like, the IC belt's always, it has to be the guy that's next in line. Like, I don't necessarily agree. You can be just a solid IC champion and put on great matches and defend it.
A lot of people believe that, but the thing is, like, history doesn't show that. Like, they're like, well, back in Ultimate Warrior, like, yeah, that was like one of the few times.
Yeah, not everyone that gets that belt is an automatic main eventer. You're like, oh, people are like, what about that? It's still, look at the other people that had that belt never went anywhere.
Well, the thing is, back in the day when I was a kid, the IC title felt like it went to the best wrestler, and then, the biggest superstar won the world title.
Minus Dean Ambrose. Fuck you. Sorry, guys. Minus Dean Ambrose. Lately, they've kind of been doing that with the IC belt, but they put it on. Well, minus Ryback. They put it on. They put it on D-Bra. They put it on Owens, and if they throw it on Cesaro, that's really what it be. It's like that's the belt for the best wrestler in the business.
Yeah,
Cesaro is certainly one of those guys.
So I'm looking forward to this match.
Oh, it's going to be a good match.
Next, you got Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. I'm going to call this the Austin area special. You know what? I'm gonna be the fan that Chris Jericho absolutely hates.
Okay.
I know this is gonna sound crazy. I pay money. I want to be entertained. Whoa! A man wants to be entertained. What a greedy fucking asshole! What an asshole! What a fucking idiot! Can you imagine, like, anyone else act like Chris Jericho? Like, tonight, I plan, knock on wood, hopefully nothing goes wrong. I plan on watching Civil War, Captain America versus Iron Man. Can you imagine, like, just anyone being as mentally weak as Chris Jericho and pro wrestlers? And I know Chris Jericho, it's an act. All right, I've read your fucking books. It's not an act. You're a mentally weak person. But, like, could you imagine? Hey, I want to go to Marvel. I want to go to tonight's Civil War. Hey, Marvel, please entertain me. How dare you, greedy fuck. I don't get it. I think this might be one of the shittiest matches of the night.
Oh, it's definitely like this and the U.S. title belt are going to be worst matches of the night. And Chris Jericho's one of my most favorite.
Yeah, but pre-show doesn't count in Ryback's defense. Ryback and Kalisto, they're just like, come on. Just think about it. First off, how depressing is it doing a pre-show at WrestleMania, and then the following fucking pay-per-view is still on the pre-show? I'm surprised if Kalisto and fucking Ryback even getting their gear. Like, I can see Ryback just showing up in sweatpants, and Kalisto's like in his pajamas, but he fucking puts on the mask sideways. So, I don't know. I think Ambrose has to win, but I don't know. Jericho likes.
I hope he doesn't. I hope Jericho beats him.
Yeah. You know what? I don't. You know what it is? It just hurts me to fucking say mean things about Ambrose and Jericho. It does. It hurts my soul.
There's nothing to this match.
Jericho.
I mean, Jericho is. I know we always are like, oh, the blowjob scene. Okay, whatever. Let's get past that.
It's hard. It's hard. Why don't you see your hero get down on his knees and blow someone on the net? Go back to WWE Network. Okay.
No,
we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore where did Jericho touch John Cena during his podcast? We're gonna get past that. Go on.
Jericho is genuinely one of my most favorite wrestlers of all time.
He was, but he passed away.
Yeah. God,
he's not. Hey, look at him. Look at him. He wears a fucking scarf and yells at people on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude, what if we had a time machine? Okay. I think we're the only podcast that does preview shows that brings up time machines way too much.
More than
one. A time machine, and you go to ECW Arena, and you just grab fucking Lionheart, and you suck him back into the time machine. I guarantee Lionheart Chris Jericho just goes out there and fucking beats the living fuck out of him and chokes him with his goddamn scarf.
Just full on, just Lionheart.
Well, you have a man that used to be Jericho, and then you have Dean Ambrose who got the same disease Austin Aries got. Yeah. I'm going with.
I'm going.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I'm going Jericho just because if I'm gonna have to pick one, it's gonna be Jericho. That's only because he's one of my favorites.
Boom Boom's crying right now. You know what? I'm gonna be the opposite just for Boom Boom. Boom Boom loves Dean Ambrose.
I hate Dean Ambrose.
All right, so I'll go Dean Ambrose.
Okay, just whatever. But honestly, this match.
Here's my lock. I think it's worst match of the night.
Yeah. Oh, easy. This is going to be the popcorn match.
Next, you got Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. This feud could go on forever. The only part of me now, I'm being a little greedy now. I wish this was at Mania.
Me too, man. I so wish this was at Mania. This is still going to be Sammy Sinister, so Stealer of the Night. This will be the best match of the night.
Maybe. It's going to be awesome. I hope it's given time. It's going to be a singles match. Not only that, but, like, Kevin Owens, I know you're hanging out with fucking the man that used to be Jericho. But the thing is, for us to hate you the way you want us to hate you, you have to actually fight someone we love. You know what I mean? Like, if you go against Corbin, we're going to root for you. If you go against Roman Reigns, John Cena, we're going to root for you. But you go against our beloved Sami Zayn? Just, come on, Kevin Owens. If you're going to be a fucking heel, at least wrestle people we love. Can you do that for us? I love you, tough bastard. I love Kevin Owens!
Kevin Owens is my favorite wrestler in the entire world. He's my favorite wrestler.
Oh, really? He's your favorite? No, he's not my favorite wrestler at all.
He's my... Right now, he is my favorite wrestler in the world. Like, top 5, him, Pentagon Jr., Samoa Joe, what else? Pentagon Jr., Samoa Joe.
I feel like those are all infinite wrestlers I know.
And my 5th one always switches. Right now, it's probably AJ Styles or Kushida.
Yeah. I always switch around. Maybe we do a Fave 5 of our favorite wrestlers next week after the
Yeah, let's do that. Let's totally do that.
Because the thing is, it changes. Because, like, you can't say CM Punk, you can't say Daniel Bryan, you can't say Chris Jericho. Like, I think Chris Jericho might be my top 5 of all time. But I don't even put him in my top 500 active.
Oh Lord, no. Which hurts me. We'll do a podcast on that. That'll be fun.
We'll do Fave 5 because every now and then we do Fave 5 shows. We'll do our Fave 5 wrestlers as of right now.
Yeah.
All right.
That being said, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, this is Batman, this is the Joker. This match, this feud could go on for eternity, and I will watch it the entire time.
I absolutely love it.
So good.
It's just, yeah. So I hope, I don't know, I just hope it lives up to the hype in my head. And I just
That's what I'm worried about.
Like, and the thing is too, like, I hope that they do have their match at Mania. Like, I want them, like if the feud ends, it's not at Mania. I'm like, what's going on? So Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. You know, because the thing is, when Kevin Owens is a heel against anyone, I'm just like, shut up, you tubby bitch. I love you. But then Kevin Owens goes against Sami Zayn. I'm like, how fucking dare you?
Yeah, I just have a thing for big, chubby guys that can work, which is why Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens are probably my two top favorites.
There's no way. Kevin Owens is nowhere near Samoa Joe. Nowhere near, in my opinion.
I don't know, man. I love them. They're two of my favorites.
Samoa Joe is good. Anyway,
this match is going to be the best.
This WWE Payback 2016 preview brought to you by Samoa Joe. I don't even know who I want to win. Maybe Kevin Owens because it keeps the feud going. Or maybe Sami Zayn wins and Kevin. I don't know. I just want awesomeness. Like, you know, like I couldn't predict Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho because I didn't give a shit. This is like the opposite. I can't predict it because I cared so much.
You know what would be a great finish to this match, but it can't happen because of how WWE does their matches? This would be the perfect match to go Broadway.
Yeah. Well, possibility.
It can't happen. It would have to be a double count out.
Well, but also there's like 8 matches. Yeah, so we have to.
Yeah, Broadway would be great. Say, here's your time limit, and these guys just beat the holy hell out of each other to the point that they just literally can't keep going, and it's a tie. That would be the perfect outcome for this match. Because eventually, at the end of time, when this feud finally actually reaches its conclusion on top of Gotham PD in the pouring rain between the Joker and Batman, Kevin Owens has to lose. Sami Zayn has to win when they do their.
I disagree. I think they're. Hear me out. I think they go to the same retirement home. They have history. Hear me out. Sami Zayn chokes on a peanut he's like 98. All right, hear me out. I cannot make a prediction of what's going to happen Sunday or in 24 hours, but I can make a prediction 90 years from now. Here's my prediction for 90 years from now. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens in a wheelchair. They're like the old men that race down the hallway. They can't fucking let it go. Everywhere they go, like they are connected. And then one day, Sami Zayn is like, my name meant El Generico this whole time? Eats a peanut while thinking, chokes, dies. And Kevin Owens rolls over on his dead corpse and counts the fucking 3 while Sami Zayn's ghost is trying to pull him off. That's how the feud ends. 98 years from now, that's how the feud ends.
Between here and there, I think they have to do a team-up run with the tag as a tag team again and see the Generico Steam tag team again. Because I love that.
That would work in Lucha Underground because they throw teams together, but in WWE...
Yeah, I think you could write a story to put them together where they do the whole, like, you can't attack Sami Zayn, only I can attack Sami Zayn because he's my enemy. Which I'd watch it. But you put the names Owen and Sami Zayn on anything, and I'm a fucking...
I'm like, you put them in, like, fucking, I don't know...
you put them in a lingerie match, and I'm going to fucking watch it. Just saying.
That's going to be disturbing, but... I would like to tell you that I wouldn't watch. I'd love to be able to say that.
No, be the stronger man. I know you would like to say it, but you're not gonna.
Next, Charlotte. Thank God, Charlotte. Oh, I love your titties. Charlotte versus.
You want to have sex with Ric Flair? Because that's what that's saying.
Maybe there's something wrong with my head. I do not find Charlotte unattractive at all.
She's beautiful. I just feel like I would have sex with Ric Flair. I guess it's cool in its own way.
Have you seen Ric Flair? He's like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
If that's the case, go look at your wife or your baby mama's fucking father. You know, you're not having sex with her father. You're having sex with bada bing, bada boom.
She's not actually born. She was raised in a test tube of like a little bit of Ric Flair's hair and a little chunk of his ring jacket, and out came Charlotte.
Yeah. And then you got Natalya, who's also beautiful. And, dude, these two rocked at NXT. I'm hoping Bret Hart and Ric Flair, especially Ric Flair, don't get in the way of a great match. You ever thought, like, go back in time. Do you ever think, I hope Ric Flair and Bret Hart don't get involved? So
like 96, me would punch me in the teeth. Like, how dare you?
But Charlotte Natalya should be awesome.
It's going to be great, man. Charlotte's going to go over.
Yeah, I think so. I think they have to.
Charlotte's going to go over, but Natalya is going to make her work for it. But you can look strong losing if you make somebody work for their win. Because, man, like, they had a great show at NXT. Their match at Roadblock was probably the best show of the night. And this is going to be a good match.
Yeah, I look forward to it. So, yeah, I think Charlotte wins this. But
I don't have a lot to say because it's going to be good.
Yeah. Well, hear me out. If there's dream booking, Ric Flair fucks up and Charlotte's about to lose, but Bret Hart saves her. And then Bret Hart he says, hey, you don't need him. And then Charlotte fucking beats up Ric Flair. Ric Flair goes to the back. She beats Natalya. And then Ric Flair comes out. And he's like, you know what? Fuck that fucking piece of shit daughter. And then he comes out with Kana and Yuha Nation and Okada. And that's the fucking, and then fucking random.
That's when it like blurs out and shows the next paper. And the next thing, beloved podcaster Dave Koco found dead. Massive heart attack.
Let's see. You get Kana, Yuha Nation. Who was the other guy I said? Kana, Yuha Nation. There was the third guy. Okada, yeah. You got Okada. And then another guy who's also at wrestling who can't talk very well. Or maybe Dolph Ziggler. He's always stuck doing something. Yeah. And then, woo! You got the new Four Horsemen, and Kana beats the shit out of Charlotte. And then,
don't you love just wishing in the back of your mind, like, I always.
Well, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you should have fantasy book, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing.
That's half the fucking fun.
Well, it is half the fun, but also, like, if anyone could fantasy book, it would be WWE. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Like, back in the day, we fantasy booked all the time. Even the magazines did it because there wasn't a monopoly. Now, it's like, you know, you get fantasy booking, like, oh, you should have fantasy. Why? There's only one fucking company. No one said, like, if you want to see a great UFC matchup or you want to see a great Super Bowl, no one goes, oh, you should have fucking fantasies for the two best teams. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine the NFL being like, you greedy fans, you never get to see the AFC and the NFC champion play each other.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's an insane way of thinking. I think there's Charlotte wins, but I'm hoping she gets rid of Flair. And then Flair, Yuha Nation, Okada, Kana, and Dolph Ziggler. The new
if we're going to do that, can I just have a tag team of Finn Balor and Pentagon Jr.?
What's that?
That's all. If you can do that, can I just have a tag team of Finn Balor and Pentagon Jr.?
Sure,
I would be so rock hard if that happened.
All right, next, you got the tag team match to determine number one contenders. And I thought this would be, they'd be going against New Day, but it doesn't, according to Wikipedia, it doesn't look like they're going against New Day. So I guess New Day is just going to cut a promo. You got Enzo Morton and Colin Cassidy versus the Vaudevillains. I want Enzo and the other guy. I want Enzo to fucking win.
Big Cass is good.
The problem is, Enzo and New Day, they seem like they had too good of chemistry together.
Exactly. Enzo and Big Cass need to stay really far away from New Day right now, in my mind. The Vaudevillains, and I'm not just saying everyone's like, oh, you're just a Vaudevillains fan. You want them. Well, of course I want them to win, but taking away the fact that I'm a Vaudevillains fan, the Vaudevillains need to win this just because I don't know who's going to ruin who, but if they do New Day versus Big Cass and Enzo, somebody's going to get buried.
I'm looking at you, Big Cass. But I do love that one spot that they did at NXT where Colin Cassidy takes the fucking hit for Enzo. Oh, dude, I love that spot. It's such an awesome... Because they're the right size and it makes so much sense.
Oh, absolutely.
I love Enzo Amore more than a straight man should.
I like Big Cass.
I'm not even fucking... It's the last match and we'll talk McMahon's. Why do we even bother? Dolph Ziggler's putting over Baron Corbin.
Well, yeah.
If I wasn't lazy, I would actually fucking put Baron Corbin defeats Dolph Ziggler on the pre-show. Like, not on the pre-show, but like in Wikipedia. I'd just log into Wikipedia and be like, results, Baron Corbin wins. Like, fucking Dolph Ziggler's winning anything. Baron Corbin is fucking the third generation John Cena fucking hand him everything guy. Fucking like Dolph Ziggler. Here's my lock of the week. I don't know if Baron Corbin is going to win, but I know Dolph Ziggler's going to lose.
There you go.
That's my lock. Poor Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, poor Dolph.
I'm going to go watch his movie. Have you seen his movie yet? It looks so
good. I watch most of the movies WWE puts out because they're terrible, but they're good terrible. Every once in a while, they'll put out one that's actually not bad.
Yeah, I like the Stone Cold one.
Yeah, it was good.
I thought the Randy Orton bully one, but that's not fair because it's like Randy Orton's in it for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But I thought the bullying one was pretty good. I'm trying to think. I actually like the Miz. It was cheesy, but it was holiday cheese.
Yeah.
Like
there was apparently one with Jason Momoa, the like Road to Pamalo. Apparently, it was really good.
I do like all the Marines for the wrong reason, because I love fucking watching the Marine ridiculous, and I used to be a Marine back in the day. Once a Marine, always a Marine. No, this fat ass ain't. But I used to be a Marine in another life, and I always like fucking going, that's exactly how it happened. That's exactly. Like, have you ever watched John Cena's The Marine? Please watch it. It's
I really
the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, and not only that, but like, how he gets kicked out of the Marine Corps is so ridiculous. Like, he literally gets kicked out of the Marine Corps because he's too brave and too great of a hero. I'm like, go watch it again. Go watch it again. And anyone who's ever served in the military makes it a million times worse.
American to be a Marine. So
no,
you
basically, he got punished for being too brave and being too big of a hero in the Marine Corps. And I'm like, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works at all.
How any of this works.
Just, what the fuck? All right, and before we're going to go to live comments in a second, Vince McMahon is going to decide if Shane or Stephanie takes over Monday Night Raw. Tons of internet rumors. Take them for what they're worth. Some people are like, it's fucking science and fact, and some people are like, what? It says that fucking humans? Fucking what? I don't believe it. It's on the internet. There are no humans. So different people believe different levels of the internet. But there is a lot of internet reports that they're going to do a brand split.
Cool. But I don't think it's going to happen.
The roster Shane's going back to China.
Probably.
He's just like, yeah, fuck this shit, dude. I'm going to make tons of fucking money. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. I don't know. A brand split would be great, because this is the thing I love about a brand split. It never happens, by the way. It never happens. But I dream, and I pray to Terry Funk, if there is a brand split, everyone I want to see wrestle in one brand, and everyone I don't want to see on the other brand. I always rooted for that. You know what I mean?
Like, idealistically, you want people that you don't really care about to show up on the second brand, and then you go,
or even the first brand.
They're really good. Like, you watch them and go, like, man, they're better than I'm giving them credit for. And that second brand,
Roman Reigns, John Cena, Randy Orton, and Corbin all need to be on the same brand. I don't even get Monday night. Sure, fuck it. But on Monday night, I'm watching SmackDown. Because remember Paul Heyman SmackDown?
When it was beaten Raw? It was Brock Lesnar, whatever. But then it was Eddie and Jericho and Benoit and was Dean in there still? Was Malenko in there?
I have no idea, to be honest. But I do remember. Dude, I just the other day on WWE Network, I turned it on, and they had Eddie Guerrero have a match, and I forgot how good he was.
Dude, he's one of the greatest.
Breaking fucking news. Like I always knew he was great, but sometimes you're like, oh man, remember when this was?
You gave me shit when I said same thing about Great Muta not too long ago, because I never got to watch him wrestle, and you were like, how dare you?
First off, I said Eddie Guerrero was great. I forgot how great he was. That's a lot different than saying fucking I don't know who Muta is and he's a horrible.
I know who he was. I just never got.
That was your exact quote, sir. I got it written like a steel trap. All right, let me play it back. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm playing it back. Shh, audio. Hi, I'm Sherry, and I think Great Muta is the worst human being ever, and he fucking sucks at wrestling. Matter of fact, I plan on murdering him. Oh, I'm sending this to the FBI. Click. There you go. Tape don't lie. The tape don't lie. That's the exact quote.
I can't deny it. But it was like someone telling you Paris is beautiful. Paris is beautiful. Like, yeah, they can tell you it's beautiful. But when you see it and you're like, oh my God, it's more beautiful than I thought it was. That was me with the Great Muta. Everyone told me he was great. I just never got to see it with my own eyes.
Oh, he's amazing.
He was great. I can see where everyone.
He's still like, great. He's fucking 400 years old. Andy Paps thanks us. Much love. Appreciate it. All right, and let's go see. Sign up for wrestling.me now. And okay, we got a couple live comments. Andy Papp says hi. Lennox Wooderson says hi. Hey, Lennox Wooderson, missed you. Forsaken says hi. Heel Stevens says up, my G. Hey, not much, man. I saw your I saw Heel Stevens' podcast. He did a YouTube video about his first match that he ever saw. My first match that I ever saw, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I just don't remember pro wrestling. Was there. Do you remember your first match?
I can't tell you the first match I ever saw. I can tell you the first match I remember watching and going, ooh. And that was Excuse me, I just swallowed an air bubble and it really, really hurt. It was Sting, and I couldn't tell you who. But this was Surfer Sting.
The only Sting that matters. Crow Sting, Joker Sting. Don't like the thing is, I love Sting debates because everyone's like TNA, WCW, WWE, and I'm like, Beach Sting. Like, no, as soon as he came out as the Crow, like the thing is, I don't know how old I was, but I just remember like Sting, he's coming back, and he came back as a Crow, and I didn't even know what the word gay meant. I was like, this is gay. Like I didn't even know what the word gay meant, but I knew that I was like, no. I don't know what being gay is, but this is it.
I mean, I loved it. I was 8 when that was going on, and I loved The Crow because I was a really morbid child.
Dude, wait till you hear this. I'm gonna get heel heat. There's times I see every movie, and then there's years of I don't watch any movies. Like I don't know why I'm weird like that. I'm like I've seen every movie for 2 straight years. I didn't see a movie for another year. Like I just go through like streaks and stop watching movies. Like I'm kind of one now. Like, if you're not Marvel or DC, I ain't watching your fucking movie. Fuck off. But I go through streaks. I've never seen The Crow.
It's good, man.
It's always, because, like, the thing is, The Crow came out when you were at the age of sneaking in alcohol and hanging out and watching movies and calling it a party. That's when The Crow came out. The Crow was always on in the background.
You watched it? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you, here's the homework I'm going to give you. Watch The Crow, then read the graphic novel. Do the opposite thing.
All right. Like, kind of like V for Vendetta?
Yeah, the Crow graphic novel, I watch it I watch the movie every year, and I read the graphic novel every Halloween. Every October, I'll say. And I don't know why. It's beautiful. It really is a work of art, but you will be so morbidly depressed.
Gotcha.
Oh, my God. But they're both excellent. Give them a watch. And I loved The Crow as a kid, so I loved Crow Sting. And that story with Hulk Hogan, that year build-up was good. It was good, but I remember getting into wrestling going, who's this guy with a face paint? This is cool. My dad's like, oh, that's Sting. And he left it on that channel. And that's the first match I can remember. I'd seen it before then, but that's the first one I remember.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I saw, I remember the first time I realized wrestling was predetermined. And don't worry, there'll be a detective at the end of the show in the comments to tell us that it's fake. Thanks, pal. Thanks for solving the fucking problem. But I remember finding out it was predetermined with Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. I told the story a million times. I told it a million times, but like my fucking uncle bet against me, and like I just remember when he goes for a leg drop, it fucking hit me. I was like, this ain't real. Like before that, like people were like, oh, wrestling's not real. Like, yeah, sure, Yankees baseball ain't real. Get your shit together. Like that was my attitude. I do remember Hulk Hogan going for that leg drop, and then it fucking hit me. I was like, none of this shit is real. None of this is real. It wasn't the Strike Force. It wasn't King Kong Bundy fighting midgets. It was Andre the Giant losing.
I had a very similar thing. I think it was I hated Goldberg even as a child. But when Goldberg...
I like Goldberg.
I hated it.
I like Goldberg because they hit his weaknesses, and it was so fucking fun.
Yeah. When he lost to Kevin Nash, I guess, and I was like, something's fucking weird here. I don't know what it is.
WWE gives you everything, but they don't hide your weaknesses. Like if Roman Reigns, Corbin, or John Cena had their weaknesses like Goldberg did, then I'd probably fucking enjoy them more. But it's like when you're like, hey, dude, I really fucking suck, but you still have to watch me. I don't know. Like Goldberg knew he sucked. Like deep down inside, he's like, I fucking sucked. All right, let's stick to it.
Terrible.
Like I remember there's a really bad match of him and William Regal tried to get a couple minutes out of him.
It's bad.
And I just remember it's bad, but I just remember watching it live going, this ain't supposed to what it's supposed to happen. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? I wasn't a Goldberg fan, but I was like, oh, like I was entertained enough. Like, oh, cool, Goldberg's going on. You know what I mean? I was entertained enough. But I remember like when it went like fucking like 3 minutes long, I was just like, this fucking sucks. He sucks. Everything sucks. Lennox Wooderson asked, anyone think this pay-per-view outshine Mania's bad booking? I hope so. I don't think it can. I don't know. It has to be better than Mania. I think it will. It's a miracle Ray isn't here. Oh, maybe he'll show up later. We already know Styles' chances of winning, so at least we can't be upset, shocked when he goes down that way. Yeah. Who controls Raw now? We'll find out this Sunday.
We didn't really talk on that too terribly much. What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. You got the brand split. You got Shane and you got Stephanie. And only Shane isn't going to happen. So it comes down to only Stephanie or the brand split. And I'll root for the brand split, but when it completely blows up in my face and it's horrible, I'm going to fucking be pissed off at myself.
Yeah,
think about it. I don't give a fuck if it's Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. If you have John Cena, Randy Orton, Corbin, Roman Reigns, and all those fuckers on one show, it would be like, thank you. It's like, back in the day, I've never been a big WWE fan. You know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you grew up a WWE fan, and it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Like, there wasn't a WCW, there wasn't an ECW, there wasn't the territories. You fucking idiot. Stop fucking reading propaganda, you fuckfaces. Sorry, man. Got a little emotional. Didn't mean to. But I never liked WWE, but when I did watch WWE or WWF, I loved when two wrestlers I hated wrestled each other because it was like a break. Like, you know, when it was like, oh, I don't want to see... I like Kane. I hate Kane. Throw Kane in there, too. Kane, the person, is awesome. Kane, the fucking wrestler character, I fucking despise. But it would be like, oh, it's Kane versus Cena. And you're like, sweet. That's one less match I have to watch. But if you put all the fucking Kanes and all the John Cenas on one show, that's a show we can just ignore. Also known as TNA, too soon. When did Koco Sports become rated R? I don't know. It's weird because, like, we used to be shock jocks and morning fucking show, and then we got old, and now, I don't know. We're just us. We go through ups and downs. I've always cursed. Like, if you're not my grandma Bernie, and you're not a child, and I always tell people, no, children shouldn't watch this show. If you're not a child or my grandma Bernie, fuck off. Like, that's it. Unless you pay me money. Like, a lot of money. If you're like, hey, don't curse, I'm like, I'm going to need a raise. If you're not a child, and I'm saying 13, by 13, you should, fuck you. You can hear fuck. You get the fuck over yourself. But if you're under 13, you're not paying me enough, and you're not my grandma Bernie, I'm fucking cursing. I am. I don't give a shit. I don't. I think it's crazy. I think it's absolutely insane. Matter of fact, one of the hiring process, because, like, getting a job, like, especially angel investors, especially running companies and all that, it's hard to get a job because you don't know what the person wants when you're hiring. I always ask, do you curse? And if you say no, like, you could say not on the job. You could say not on the job, and I'm like, all right, and I'll pass you. But if I'm like, do you curse? And in the interview you say no, just know if we're in the same room, you don't have to continue the interview. You lost the job. You've just lost the job because you're fucking full of shit or you're a horrible person. Like, every person I've met that doesn't curse is a horrible human being, except maybe one. Usually, they're the most
That's pretty good folks. But for the most part, they're real fuckheads, which is funny to say.
Yeah. I don't know. We've never been related. We've always said we were 18 and up. I don't know. By the way, why is there a number one contenders tag match but not the tag titles? I thought the tag titles and the number one were going to do the same night, but I read Wikipedia on this, and I don't know. I guess they're just trying to spread out New Day's run. You know what I mean? They don't. That's the only thing I can think about. What's your call on that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they don't. I don't know. I don't really know. I guess they'll save it for either next pay-per-view or they're going to do some shenanigans and wait until SummerSlam.
Yeah, so it should be interesting.
It'll be interesting. Fun. I mean, this tag match is going to be fun either way.
I want to thank Kayfabe Connection for sharing us on Facebook. Much love. We got to get him on. We got to get a lot of people on.
I've got a couple friends that ask.
I don't know the future of this channel and .me, but I want it to improve with or without me, and I want to get a bigger staff. Context is everything. Kevin Eric Snell says if Roman Reigns joins the Bullet Club, he becomes a second-rate Bad Luck Fale. Yeah, I'd say third-rate. Fuck, I love Bad Luck Fale now. That's an insult to Bad Luck Fale. Agree, Andy Paps. Ole says, I don't understand why people are supporting the idea that Roman Reigns will be the underboss to Gallows and Anderson. No, he won't. It's WWE.
That's what I wanted. It's just an idea.
Yeah, it's an option. It's one of the favorable options if you're betting wise on casino storylines. I don't even want to see Roman Reigns fucking in a wrestling ring ever again. Like, I don't want to see. It's kind of like John Cena. Oh, should he turn heel? No.
Makes too much.
Be successful at something else. Zaya's Wrestling Corner. Yeah, dude, go check this guy's channel out. It's absolutely amazing. I got to get Zaya Wrestling Corner to do more stuff for .me. I got to get it because I want to get the Let's Play community of just pro wrestling videos on .me, so we can have like a small thing. So I want to talk to you not on air. But these are things I'm like, I don't want to talk to you on air about everything I just said. I'm hoping that this show will be good. The card for the show suggests that it will be, but who knows if WWE. Yeah, I think it will be good. I think it will be average to good, but Roman Reigns can really ruin a lot of people's nights. That's my.
It's one option out of like 6 that we got on the table. And even me, I don't say I'm a Roman Reigns fan. I don't hate him, though. That being said, that option is just a turd. It's a bad idea. Let's hope that's not the one they pick.
All right. Ole says, dear all persons doing podcasts, please stop giving WWE bad ideas. I don't know. We give a lot of
Have Mizdow come back not as Macho Mizdow, but as the ghost of Macho Mizdow.
Brandon Matthews, Vince and Dunn are going to troll the pro wrestling fans again in the end of the pay-per-view. Probably. Because the problem is, I think Vince McMahon is an asshole who doesn't like what he's doing and needs competition to justify doing something he doesn't like. And there is no legit competition, so we, pro wrestling fans, are the competition. Like, proving us wrong is more important to him than making a good product.
Do a couple more, and then I probably got to call it a night.
All right. Wait, the question, percentage chance AJ walks away with the belt because WWE loves storylines where a guy loses the match but steals the belt? No, that's true. Percentage chance AJ Styles gets a recognized title reign, 0%. Percentage chance he walks away with the belt, 0.25%.
It's not that low. There's a good 10-15% chance he wins the belt, which is still low.
Vince McMahon. Problem is Vince McMahon doesn't understand sarcasm. Kevin Eric Snell. Man, Tito Santana and IC belt. I don't finish it even in those old days.
Thanks.
See, I don't know, like, dude. I'll tell you what. I don't think Tito Santana was the worst wrestler in the world. But here's the thing. I was swayed to think Tito Santana was the sexiest motherfucker ever because every fucking woman in a 20-mile radius, like Tito Ortiz. Him too. Tito Santana, if you're having a hard time getting laid, just go to New Jersey. Because I just remember like sitting there like, oh, there's Tito Santana. And like all the adult women, I was a kid, all the adult women were like, I would fucking suck his dick. He's so fucking hot. I would fuck him like crazy. And I'm just like, Strike Force. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I may have to go back. Maybe. All I know is that every female adult in my life as a kid wanted to fuck Tito Santana. That's the only thing I remember. I'm scarred for life. Andy Paps, WWE is in the business of being awesome. Very true. WWE has the greatest roster in the world and has no idea what to do with it. WWE has become WCW. LOL. Throw money at talent, but only pushing the chosen ones. Hashtag anything but WWE. Hashtag T-Day Logic. Hire all the indie talent, but only push former WWE guys as the main event. Yeah, that's tough. LOL, the recent T-Day signings were great. I'll give them that. It's hard for me to pay attention to T-Day. No, it is. I have to stop hanging out with pro T-Day guys because, like,
there's only like 9. How do you find multiples?
Dude, they will fucking spin anything. Please, just go. Like, here's the thing, too. I'm like, oh, man, maybe I'll check out TNA. And then my friend will post something. Or, one. I got like, fucking, like, 10 fucking obsessed fucking Looney Tunes friends that fucking love TNA so much. And, like, the way they spin it is like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to see
Here's the thing. Here's what it should be. Here's what it should be. If you love TNA, dude, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm really glad you have that. If I don't enjoy TNA, don't tell me I'm the wrong one for not. And the same thing goes for WWE. If you hate WWE, that's cool, man. You know, it's not everybody's style. They are the kings, but that's not everyone's style. If someone else likes WWE, don't criticize them.
My favorite thing. This is what like broke my back. First off, Matt Hardy winning the title in a 3-day, 4-day booking, and then giving it up on YouTube. I'm never. That's going to my grave. That's going to my grave. It's the worst fucking decision. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say something. Give me some fucking heel heat. Vince Russo putting the title on the guy from Ready to Rumble made more sense.
David Arquette.
Yeah, David Arquette. It made more sense. I could justify David Arquette winning the title before Matt Hardy. Dude, it was a disaster. And I just can't fucking take it seriously anymore. I know that, but I want him to be good, but I don't know. Here's the thing, and this is another thing that broke my back. There was a TNA fan that literally said this in a comment. You ready?
Okay.
You're a WWE fanboy, ROH bot, and only like New Japan and Lucha Underground. And I'm like, if you list off 20 things except what I don't like, and he also called me an indie mark. I'm like, if you list off like thousands of companies except one, maybe I'm not the problem. You know what I mean?
What's your favorite ice cream? I'm not huge on vanilla, but I love strawberry. Oh, so you're just a strawberry elitist, and you only like chocolate and Rocky Road and caramel and cotton candy and bubble gum. Go suck a dick.
Yeah, WWE needs to go away and rebrand as NXT Raw. Go away. I'm not sure what that meant. I can only dream that if El Jericho versus Kevin Steen main event in summertime 2016, that'd be awesome. Owens fight, kill Steen, kill French fry, Kevin French fry. They didn't even use the word; they used the fucking graphics.
Owens and Zayn.
Any of my boys worked on a new gimmick. No more Euro connection. All right. That's from Andy Paps, who's going to wrestling school.
Oh, yeah. How's that going, Andy Paps?
Hopefully, that'd be great. I don't know. I always want to. You want to hear my wrestling gimmick that I want to do? Because I didn't even want to be a wrestler, but it's hard to get enhancement talent. I wanted to be Pokemon, and I was going to be head to toe in yellow and spend all this money on the outfit, all this money on intro. Like it would have been amazing, and then do nothing but hype package, right? And then my first match, I would come in, I would slap the shit out of the ring announcer for saying Pokemon, not Pokemon. And I would be like The Rock, Waikiga, which means smelly armpits. And I would have my own Pokemon cards with Pokemon. And then I remember, he would mispronounce my name as Pokemon, not Pokemon. And I would slap the shit out of him. So my premiere would not be till next week. And then after that, I would never win. Ever. It would be like a Goldberg entrance for a jobber. It would be great. I would have hyped up everything. I'd be like, Japanese legend, greatest fucking wrestler ever. And then I just lose.
Sammy Sinister.
Yeah. That, and I also wanted to dress up as a skunk in a sumo outfit and be Sumo Skunk. That was James Legend. I was going to do that. But
I was supposed to be the Swedish sumo one year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to be the Swedish sumo.
But, no, I've only wrestled one match. And I told the story.
I've never wrestled.
I never wanted to be a pro wrestler.
El Gigante has wrestled millions.
Yeah. I'm happy with the Bucks draft. Are you happy with your Giants draft?
What?
Are you happy with the Giants picks?
Yeah, it is what it is. Well, I'll take it, as long as we don't suck.
Yeah.
And then we're probably going to.
This is another problem I have. Preseason, from the NFL draft to about week 3, I am convinced the Buccaneers are winning the Super Bowl. No matter the year. I'm like, the NFL draft just happened. That's what takes the Bucs to the championship.
I'm such a I'm so set in my ways as a Giants fan. We'd be like, oh, we took in the third round the ghost of Bart Oates. I'll be like, oh well, as long as we don't lose.
Well, the funny thing is, I'm like the opposite. And like I'm a positive PD when it comes to sports. And no matter what the underdog is, I'm still shocked and heartbroken we lost. Like the Bucks could be 0-15 going against like an undefeated Carolina Panthers. We got this. We got this. This is our fucking week.
Who are you? We were only 0-17 and we're about to play the 85 Bears.
Go ahead.
It's like, oh, we're only 0-18. Now you got to play the 85 Bears. We got them. We got this.
No problem. We got this. Johnny says, if you could book any 5 guys in Lucha Underground, who would you bring in?
Pentagon Jr.
No, you bring him
in. Pentagon Jr. What?
You got to pay attention, Giant El Janto.
El Gigante, thank you.
Oh, sorry. What 5 guys would you bring in? Would.
Pentagon?
Roderick Strong, ACH, Ito and his crew. Oh, you know what I'd fucking really like to see? I'd love to see a Dragon Gate invasion.
That'd be really fucking
Dragon Gate versus Lucha Underground with Lucha Underground looking. Yeah, it would be kind of cool. So, yeah.
El Gigante had the lead.
No problem. Do you think Apollo Crews will be on the pay-per-view in some capacity? Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. I could see him doing a squash match.
Yeah. But against who?
I don't know. Fucking random guy number 7. Dolph Ziggler. You can have 2 matches.
Dolph Ziggler just loses twice in one night.
Oh, no. It'll probably be Prince Pretty. Prince Pretty never wins.
Yeah.
What I love is, like, I love how mentally weak fucking wrestlers are. Oh, I'm going to tweet Prince Pretty. Oh, man, it sucks that you never win. Fuck you. I'm making money. Well, thanks. I'm glad we had this interaction. Go see a psychiatrist. I got one word to describe you, Coco, and I'm going to spell it out for you. SAWFT. So, Eddie Paps says, Dudley will cost Enzo and Big Cass the match and sets up the feud. Andy Paps, give yourself a Barry Horowitz. That sounds genius.
That's what's going to happen.
SmackDown was amazing. I agree. He used a big word that I knew I was going to stutter on, so I just changed it to amazing. But the vaudevillains suck. I'm indifferent. I like their entrance and their gimmick, but like after that, they're average.
I love the vaudevillains, man. They're my favorite tag team.
All right. Let's
couple more that I got to hit.
All right, one more, and then we'll wrap this. Well, I got to go soon too, anyway. All right, and let's see. LOL, I want the revival. Edge, Lesnar, Angle, Benoit, the Guerreros, Rey Mysterio, Jerry, and all the one kids were on another show because Heyman got fired. Yeah. Fuck. Well, thanks, YouTube. I didn't. Even Matt Hardy was great back then, version 1.0. I've always hated fucking Matt Hardy, but I did love the Matt Hardy facts. Yeah, that was cool. He brings that up. The unofficial. I'm looking for a question, sir. I'm going to keep reading until there's a question, then we're going to go on. Here we go. We got a question, and it's nothing to do with pro wrestling. As the unofficial president of the AJ Styles fangirls, I'm bound to be fucking pissed. Mark my words. If AJ doesn't win clean, automatic loss for the next 2 years. Every WWE show, LOL. Oh, man. I wish I could hug you, Carlos. Kevin Eric Snell, poor Maven. He had potential despite being greedy. More potential than Corbin ever did. I agree with that. All right. DC or Marvel? That's what we're ending this fucking thing on for you. And then I'll read this back.
Grew up Marvel last 10 years. I've been hardcore DC.
I'm Marvel through and through. Wait, the guy wearing the fucking DC.
Yeah. You bastard.
No, it really changed my mind. No, I always, like, when I was a kid, and even to this day, I always wanted to trade Captain America for Batman. I thought the logos, DC had better logos. I think DC has better television. But everything else after that is Marvel.
See, my favorite hero of all time.
Ash. I don't know. Yeah. Like, I wish I could pick a trade. I want. If you gave me 5 choices to bring people over from the DC universe, then I would fucking absolutely hate DC. But I love Batman. Ben Affleck.
Everyone loves.
Is the bomb. I I love
He
Ben
was
Affleck.
really good. But let's not get into that's not open that can of worms. But I grew
Ben
up
Affleck
Marvel.
is the bomb!
I grew up Marvel. My favorite character of all time to this day is still a Marvel character. He's Captain America. Captain America is my favorite of all time. Captain America is the reason I have a degree in history. Funny story. When I was a kid, my dad worked nights. He was a nightclub DJ, so he spent the days with me. And he one day was like, I've got to take a nap. I've got to sleep. Here, bud. I'm like 5 years old. He gave me a stack of comics, like, just read these. I'm like, I might have been a little older, but I'm reading through them, and most of them are Captain America. Because my dad collected comics back in the 50s, like from like the late 60s or like early 60s up until like 93. But I'm reading one, and then one Captain America stopped being Captain America. I was like, I need to go do something with my life. And he went and taught high school history. And I told my dad that day, like, hey, I want to be like Captain America. He's like, what do you mean? It's like, I want to be a history teacher. And then like 22 years later or 21 years later, I got my degree in history.
Sweet.
Yeah. So Captain America is my boy, but I'm DC. Favorite DC guys are Deathstroke and Aquaman. I will fight anyone on Aquaman until the day I die.
No what? You like Aquaman?
He's my absolute favorite.
Really? I don't know anything about Aquaman except the millions of jokes. Aquaman is the Justin Bieber of DC. Like, I actually know nothing about him, but I just hear the jokes.
Read Jeff Johns' Aquaman.
All right.
It's amazing.
Maybe I'll check it out. Not more of a Marvel guy, but I like DC.
But I mean, I grew up Marvel. I love Cap. I love Daredevil. Before it was cool.
Well, I always like Punisher. Well, Ninja Turtles, but that's not Marvel or DC.
That was Mirage.
I grew up in New Jersey where people got Ninja Turtles on fucking photocopy paper. Those were the fucking days, bro. Dude, I always have a soft spot in my heart. Ninja Turtles, fucking Michael Bay, because in my neighborhood, like, we actually grew up with them. Like, literally grew up with them. Like, I remember reading them on just little pamphlets copied, you know, to the most popular thing in the fucking world. So, yeah.
I'm glad there's another grown man that loves the Ninja Turtles as much as I do. Man.
Straight up shoot. Do you know Baby Macaroni's real name? That's my son's nickname. Baby Macaroni's English name is Leonardo.
Nice.
Yeah. I wanted to name my other son Michelangelo, but
I've got Jack, and everyone was like, no one asked why he named Jack, because my favorite movie of all time is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I've collected like 500 Nightmare Before Christmas pieces of memorabilia. And they're like, what are you naming him? I'm like, we're naming him Jack. And they just did.
By the way, my original names were all shot down, but Leonardo's name was good because we picked one Japanese name and one English name because, you know, we live in both countries. But I wanted to name him Yokozuna Megatron or Megatron Yokozuna, and it got shut down.
I tried Loki. I tried real hard for Loki, and I didn't get it.
Yeah. So if you don't have a horrible name, thank your mom. Because your dad always
your dad was like, I want to name him John Wayne Revolver Jack Daniels Whiskey Lord. And your mom was like, no, that's fucking stupid. We'll name him John. Okay.
All right. So, you want to read more comments, or are you tapping out now?
Yeah, I got to tap out, guys. I got to work in the morning.
Oh, shit. We forgot to promote your indie shit.
Let me throw that down real quick, guys. I'm hoping it's going through. I've got to meet with the guy one day this week. Anyway, I am down here, and as y'all know, in the lovely city of Birmingham, Alabama. Recently ran into the promoter and the owner of GCW Wrestling, which is one of the local indies. I'm going to go watch a couple of their shows here soon. I'm going to do some reviews of that. They actually have their stuff on YouTube. Go check it out, GCW Wrestling. You should be able to find it fine. Watch a couple of shows, do some reviews, and I'm hoping he'll actually let me get backstage and interview some of these wrestlers. And he told me it's really cool. He doesn't usually talk about it, but he's like, he's really strong on a kayfabe with these guys. So I'm really looking forward to getting some interviews. Hopefully that'll happen. It just depends on if their Pell City show might get canceled. If it does, then I'll have to wait. If not, then by a week and a half from today, I should have some stuff up.
What's the company called? Alabama fucking slap ass?
It's GCW Wrestling. I don't remember what GCW stands for.
Global Championship Wrestling.
That's what I'm assuming.
Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, they jump between...
Gorilla Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, who knows? They jump between...
Gorilla Cookies regret with a W.
They're like they're one of the biggest ones down here. They jump between Birmingham, Atlanta, and then pretty much everywhere in between there. And I'm also going to try and see another show next month for Pro South Wrestling. And maybe I can get in because I know one of the referees there. He's actually one of the cops.
That sounds like Dan Master territory. If you meet a guy named Dan Master, remember this. Write this down.
Okay.
Dave says, "Fuck JJ from Georgia." That's it.
Okay.
All right? And if he doesn't know what that means, fucking slap him and call him a liar.
I will let him know. So I'm going to try and make a couple of videos of that. That might be my first time flying solo if these guys will let me. And I'll definitely have some stuff on Pro Wrestling Mean that I'm going to type up for it.
Sounds awesome. All right, let's talk soon. I'm going to do comment time and wrap this bad boy up.
All right, guys. Stopping out. Y'all guys take it. Am I be on the what?
Post show, pay-per-view post show.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'll be there.
All right. I'll see you then, sir.
All right, man. Take care.
Hey, have a good one. All right, thank yous. All right, let's go through this comment time. We're going to rock all these comments. DuckTales comments, love it. The Yankees and WWE have one thing in common, steroids. I would expect that. Thank you, always. WWE has a better announcer. Maybe. Yeah, especially on SmackDown. Stupid still. And hey, Dave and Sammy. Oh, Sammy just left. It looks like Angelico injured his ankle during a AAA match he had a couple months ago. Lucha did their best they can with them. That's why he wasn't in the trios match. Oh, thanks for the update, Bernie. Angelico won't be on for the remainder of season 2. Oh, that sucks. Buy or sell? 2016 Payback or 2016 Donatico? The New Japan pay-per-view. Dontaku? Yeah, I think that one went better. That's going to be the next day. We did a preview on that, by the way. If anyone's a New Japan fan, I don't know. I don't know. I get pumped up because like sometimes New Japan gets like 1,000 views, and I'm like, fuck yeah, we're doing it, baby. We're doing it. And then sometimes you do a show and you're like, oh, we got 12 views. Guess we're not doing it. Oh, we were doing it, but we're not. But yeah, check out the preview. Carefully, don't like spoilers here. Yeah, it's very true. All right. I don't know if anyone's good about spoilers, but don't. WrestleMania, New Day wrestles, but not for the titles. Payback, no title match at all. It's like a non-vacation. Yeah. All right, so we're getting Rennie, I love you, man, but we're getting borderline Lucha Underground spoilers. I'm scared. Carlos, I honestly prefer when not all the titles are defended on every show, especially on the B shows. As long as it ain't a pay-per-view. I think pay-per-views, the title should be defended. If the champion wrestles, it should be a title match, and the champion should always wrestle on pay-per-views. But not everyone has to agree with that. Rennie says Cage won and Aztec Medallion for a steel cage match with Mundo this week. I'll see big things for Cage in the future. I agree with that. I don't know if you covered this yet, this is Linux Wooderson, but what do you think of the rumors of ROH parent company buying the tennis channel and wanting to buy TNA? I think it will end in a disaster, but I'll be rooting for it to be good. I will, and I hope Ring of Honor takes control and not TNA. I want to see an ROH Ren combo. I don't want to see a TNA Ren combo. And they should make just one big company. Plus, with all TNA has with Ring of Honor, I don't know. I think it would be awesome, and I root for it. But I'm scared, to be honest. Bernie Sums, Dave and Sammy, thoughts on a release and Son of Havoc having a singles push? Yeah. I think that would be amazing. I have no problem with that. I unfortunately could see the ending of the bout. Styles gets the upper hand, goes for the springboard elbow, and gets speared. LOL. Yeah, you're probably right, Carlos, but that would suck. Can work, but only if ROH is the booker. Kidding that always, Henry. Andy Papp say, ROH buying TNA keeps the brand separate, but doing pay-per-views together would be great. Yeah, I just wouldn't watch TNA still. Lennox Water said, do you think that not being able to share WWE Network accounts will hurt the network? If so, how will it last? People say pay the $9.99. I don't think it'll hurt it. I honestly don't, because like they only count paid subscriptions. That's what they brag about. So, like, if me and you are sharing an account, that's only one paid subscription. So, yeah, it might hurt their views, but they're not bragging about views. They're bragging about paid subscribers. I mean, if you have it for free, obviously it's going to hurt you, but for business-wise, I don't think it's going to hurt. I'm not a big fan of WWE. I'm not WWE's biggest supporter, but I'm a big fan of WWE Network and New Japan World. I just see that the future of entertainment. Like, it's to the point now where, like, WWE and New Japan, I can see just watching forever because it's convenient and easy. If TNA had a network, they should all have networks. And WWE, I would just fucking take over all these goddamn companies and try to have one big network. Yeah, I don't know. I bashed the WWE for a lot of things, but I enjoy the network. Rumor has it Sinclair wants to buy TNA. Yeah. Sinclair really sucks, but so does TNA, so hopefully they can get their shit together. UON Nation offered the Big Rick gimmick. Wouldn't have been cool seeing him and Ricochet together. Oh, yeah, it would have been awesome. That would have been so awesome. I still kind of root for it. For each TV and tablet you own, that may be a lot of $9.99 a month. Oh, fuck, you got it. Oh, fuck, I thought it would be. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh, wait, you can't put it on your tablet? I don't know. I only watch it on this computer screen. I don't know. That might make me cancel it. Like, if I have an iPhone and all that. Podcasting, but almost done. Sorry about that, unprofessional bastards, me. But yeah, if I paid $9.99 and I couldn't get it on my iPad, like, I understand not stealing it, but I didn't put in that aspect. I'd probably be pissed. That would make me something that cancels it. All right, be honest. So there's people also sharing accounts with friends, not necessarily in-house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's a tough decision. It seems like Titus O'Neil has no soul. Yeah. Poor Titus O'Neil. I just feel bad for the bastard. I really do. I hope he doesn't re-sign with them. That's just a horrible fucking story. Anyone who doesn't see it as a fucking horrible story just isn't human, in my opinion. It's going pretty well. I could be making my debut this summer. Sweet. Hopefully, maybe we'll put it up here if you get permission. Andy Paps, representing the Internet Infantry. Tessa Blanchard, Ricochet girlfriend seems to want Ricochet to stay with Lucha Underground. Well, that's sweet. Yeah. I love Ricochet, and I'll root for him wherever he goes, but I love to see him stay with Lucha Underground, too. Why is it that I only hear bad things about Tessa Blanchard? I don't know anything about Tessa Blanchard, to be honest. I don't know. Ole, Sammy, Ole. All right. So I don't know what the Blanchard dirt is. I don't know. Sorry, can't help you. Maybe that's why WWE hasn't signed it yet. Lucha Underground's TV storyline style reminds me uncomfortably of the pre-NWO WCW, like the Dungeons of Doom sketches. Yeah, but I just think it's done well. I don't think you can trust them. I see your point, but I think it's just done really well. The fake lightning's a bit much, but besides that, son of a bitch, you two. Alright. Give me a second. Hey, sign up for ProWrestling.me as I try to find the place. Let's see. Alright. Here we go. I think this is it. She was on NXT for a few matches, but no contract, I think. Spin the wheel, make the deal. All right. Tessa recently had a match with Bliss on NXT. Already like it's $18.99 Vaudevillains. Yeah, I like that. Vaudevillains need a redhead steampunk female in LA. Becky Lynch needs something to do. That might be interesting. But I don't know. I think Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks are just waiting for their turn. I don't think, I think they'll be fine in the future. Tessa has worked some dark match with Ricochet at Lucha Underground last week. Sweet. Hopefully she gets signed with Lucha Underground. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm sorry this payback card is shit, to be honest. Great idea, Kevin. Becky with Simon in English isn't a terrible idea. Good luck, Sammy. Personally, don't mesh. Personality don't mesh now, but their in-ring style totally works. Fuck it, make vaudevillain steampunk. Alright. The House of ATP will take over the local New York Indies. A boy can dream. Well, they do. You never know, man. You never know. Just don't be a dick. That's the only place I got for you. Back on Andy Paps. Lennox Winter said, who's is WWE's best charity guy? I'm not going to say no, I'm punch drunk. Baby Titus, Brian Foley, The Rock. Foley. I think it's not even close. Foley does so much shit that he doesn't even brag about, and he also does it a lot without WWE. I don't know. The Rock, he gives a lot. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not their accountant. I'm not their PR guy. But for the best of my knowledge, the knowledge that I have, it's Foley by a landslide. Lennox Winter says, ATP! Andy Pap says, because apparently I have the best mic skills out of my friends frontman. Well, sweet. Sweet. Good luck, sir. I look forward to it. And the Twitter machine, at Jake the Bullfrog, JP Stetler, just liked and tweeted a ton of our videos, so much love. Go check him out, at Jake the Bulldog. Thank you. I appreciate it. STETAR, Stetler, liked us. I always see this guy on Facebook, and he's fucking cool as fuck, but I don't know how to say his name. He liked us, so much love. Appreciate it. Sign up for ProWrestling.me now. We're trying to make it a great place. I got to get with LK soon and just come up with a perfect plan. And let's see. Where there goes the dick gimmick? Well, all right. I guess that's it. I don't know what the fuck that means, Andy Paps. I think that's the perfect way to end. Plus, Lennox Woodard said say goodnight. Andy Paps is saying goodnight. I don't know what that last comment was about, but hey, all last comments can't be winners. Andy Paps, good luck on your career. Like, comment, subscribe, and please check out ProWrestling.me. Sign up, and we're trying to get something going there. Also, check out Koco Plays. It's my Let's Play channel. I should be uploading a video tonight. All right. I have to go do real stuff. Juan says, Kenny Omega needs to be appreciated by mainstream WWE crowd. I agree. 2016 Kenny Omega, 2014 Kenny Omega. 2015, Andy Pap says, okay, I understand. I said, don't be a dick. Got it. I get it. All right. Yeah, Kenny Omega is absolutely amazing, but 2015 Kenny Omega lived off hype. 2016, 2014, and before, Kenny Omega was absolutely amazing. And he is amazing, so hopefully he keeps it up. But yeah, I think if it wasn't for Kenny Omega, Bullet Club would be dead. All right, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back after Payback. If you want to hear me talk about whatever, check out Koco Plays, Pumpkin Cheese, my son's YouTube channel, and ProWrestling.me. Be there. And with that, I am over.